Tonight at 11, Sean Combs' luxury mansions across the country raided by Homeland Security agents, and two of his kids put in handcuffs for a brief time. Law enforcement sources saying it's all part of a sex trafficking investigation.
Strange times. Everybody knows PDiddy, Puff Daddy, Sean Combs got raided. We all know this. Now, I found out about this yesterday when I'm just driving around, and on the radio, newsflash, this happened. Now, let's put this into context here. I'm in the Hollyweird. So, his house is in holmbyhills. Holmbyhills. For those who don't know, holmbyhills is where the super rich live. And it's probably considered richier than just Beverly Hills. For context here, the Playboy Mansion is there. This is where Hugh Hefner lived. The mansion where Michael Jackson died is in this neighborhood. Plus, more context, Aaron Spelling. Aaron Spelling's super house is there. He had the largest house in that whole area. It is there. So, now PDiddy's home, who is there, has gotten raided. Now, PDiddy's home in Starland Island in Florida was also being raided at the same time. This is a normal protocol when you're doing things like this. For context, mostly everything that I'll be talking about will be in the Los Angeles home or holmbyhills home versus Florida. Now, basically, at both properties, there were SWAT teams, Homeland Security team, even a forensics RV truck was on the Florida location. There was nothing said about something like that on the California location. So I got to do some more investigation about that. Now, his sons were in the California location from what was said on several sources, and they were taken into custody. This is normal protocol that when you have people in the house that you are raiding, you just go ahead and take them all in custody and keep them there so they won't be able to run out and spill the beans with everybody else. Now, per CNN, a guest on the Anderson Cooper 360 show said that P. Diddy's son, Justin, may also be involved with this because he was known for soliciting young girls and prostitutes. Allegedly. I had never heard of this. This is news to my ears. But, like father, like son? Now, both reports from Florida and California raids may be from may be instigated from a series of lawsuits. Now, per Fox 11 here in Los Angeles, some of the other recent legal woes that P. Diddy, Sean Puffy Combs, besides the sex trafficking, would be working with sex workers, having hidden cameras everywhere he goes, compromising recordings of celebrity and politicians. This does not just sound like a musician, music mogul. This sounds straight up gangster. I mean, this is really crazy. Now, several hours later, people were wondering where was Puffy Combs. TMZ has found him. There were pictures of him in Miami waiting for his plane to be taken care of. There was also reports that he had gone to Antigua and come back. So I think he's somewhere here in the continental United States. Let's keep it like there. Everything I am stating is alleged. Guilty till proven innocent, I have to say that. But this is some really salacious stuff, though. Now, since yesterday, some more couple of things have come out. This isn't a federal investigation. The feds have been having Sean Combs underneath on their radar for quite a long time, for them to take all this evidence, go to a judge, and have a judge sign this, and have these raids take place. So this is not something to take lightly, or to think he might windle his way out of this or so forth. There's a lot of evidence, and this is what's happening. he is going to have a tough time talking himself out of all the evidence, since they went up and beyond the call of duty to get these raids to happen. So this is like you're stuck like Chuck. Now, supposedly all of this is coming out of the state of New York. New York is where everything had to have been signed and everything was orchestrated from. Now, I already talked about that he's been Sean Puffy Combs has been seen in Miami airport yesterday, according to TMZ. They don't know where he is now, but I'm assuming he's still here in the continental United States. If anything was taken out of his homes, there will be a specific list provided to his attorneys for them to review and figure out how they want to work things out. One thing that is being said about these raids is to retrieve evidence. So if you go to a judge and get something done, you're looking for that evidence to corroborate what you've done also. Now, I just have to say that since being with Kim Porter, there have been these wacky stories about PDiddy. Pretty much so the same as, let me think, R. Kelly. You know, I've just begun to think, is PDiddy the new R. Kelly? Because I remember all of this with R. Kelly way back when, where he had child pornography charges alleged against him in Illinois way back in the early 90s. I mean, I lived through all of that. I lived through all the people saying R. Kelly's innocent, he didn't do this and that, and there were court cases of his treatment of underage young girls and activities with underage girls long before Aaliyah. And now you have documentaries of some of the survivors of the women that had to basically deal with him, and they finally got away from him. And now this seems to be happening all over again with PDiddy, Sean Puffy Combs. I hate calling him PDiddy. To me, he doesn't deserve that title. Just normalize him. You're just Sean Puffy Combs, human. Be done with it. Much like R. Kelly, it took the passage of time and changing of attitudes before he was brought down. And I have to say, the Me Too movement helped with that. So, what do you think is going to happen with Sean Puffy Combs? Is he the next R. Kelly? Do you see him going down like R. Kelly? Put all your comments in the bottom. I would love to hear them. Conservative Life on Mars.